Okay, I'm going to comment on several things here. First, I'm going to start with my homemade helical wound half-wave dipole. This is for CB radio. It's a 4-foot piece of 3/4 inch PVC. I just wound two pieces of I just got this. I'll probably eventually solder this, but I want to hit it with a SWR meter and see what the length is that on the wire. I actually got about 109 inches, two pieces, and I'm going to trim about an inch. I'll probably need to trim about an inch of it off. This is a little piece of junk coax with a PL2. Well, it's a connector for CB radio. It's an old UHF connector, but all the CB radios use this. But there's a God. I've had this thing. Bought this thing back in the early '80s. It's a 40-channel single sideband rig. There's that connector. But this is it worked last time I tried it. I haven't. I'm going to hook one of these. I've got two 12-volt 40-channel sideband. I've got some 23-channel sideband rigs I found or bought or whatever. I'm going to hang on. I'm going to make what I call a bug-out radio. I'm going to mount it to a piece of wood. This is like about 4 feet long. I think it's not. It's probably about 3 feet. But I'm going to put a speaker on each end of this thing. Hook it to this is an old car. This is one of my old car radios. I don't know if you can see it or not, but knobs. It still worked. That's why I tried. It still worked, but I had in my pickup. I was listening to Slaughter music. And a friend of mine completely hated Slaughter music. I don't know why, because I love Slaughter music, but she just kept whacking my radio until she eventually got the button to turn it off. But by that time, the knobs had come off of it. But I've got a different one in there now. I've got one that I've got a LED, or it's a display. You can watch the MPEG. The MPEG. I got a USB drive, a thumb drive on there. But I've got music. I can actually watch the video. It's got a double DIN display, but it'll fit in a single DIN hole. If you want, Amazon's got 3 or 4 different versions of those. They're all made in China. I got them for about $40. Actually, a pretty decent radio. I've had it for 3 or 4 years. It surprised me that it's for something Chinese made. It surprised me that it still works. It comes with a little backup camera. You can wire it up to your reverse light switches, and put my camera in the back. I guess that's for for a pickup. I just use my mirrors, but I still got the little backup camera. I never did hook it up. It's actually got a feature where you can hook it to your phone if you want to do like Skype calls or something. Where you can actually do video of. I don't know quite how that works, but I never set that up either. Wasn't anything I'm really interested in. Next thing I want to get to, Bicycle Garage is he bought him a 91 Suburban that it's got that throttle body fuel injection on there, and I guess he just hates that. But I've got that on my pickup. I got a 94. It's got that. I got a 4.3 liter. So, the V6. But I've had I've had other problems with it, but. I did, before I went through the emissions, in November, I dumped a couple cans of Berryman in there, and it sailed right through the emissions. I've got like about 270,000 miles on it. It had like 170,000 when I bought it, but I've had 10 years, and the throttle body's has been almost trouble free. I don't know why Bicycle Garage doesn't like that throttle body system. He bought him I didn't put it on there. He's still driving it. But I watched partway through his latest video, but he bought a different intake manifold. He was going to put a carburetor on that thing, and I'd say, hey, as long as that throttle body's working, hey, I'd stick with the throttle body. Of course, he may use that vehicle for something else. I don't know quite what he's got in mind for it. I don't think the emissions laws are quite as tough in his part of the country as they are here, especially in California. California's real bad on, real picky on emissions, on on the newer stuff. Let's see, I want to go out and make some video that I can, with my camera. I want to try that my latest laptop and see see if Kden Live runs faster on that machine because it is a little bit later. It's got a little bit newer processors in there. Think about buying one of those little mini systems they got down there at West Tech. I need to go to the specifications, see if they're, if they would be worth buying something like that, or whether I just save up and get a much newer motherboard, CPU and a really fast the MPU, the video card. Yeah, that's down the road a ways. I like to have something. Those things will run on 19 volts, so I could, I could run that with I've got a 12-volt monitor. I could run one of those with my pickup, on 19 volts. Because I got an up converter. Let's see. The last thing. Oh, there's a chick. If you watch my videos, you know who she is. I'm not going to name her because I've named her too many times. She knows who she is. Now, she made a live yesterday, and I was tempted to comment and ask if she's mad at me, but I don't know. I don't need her to accuse me of harassing her again like she did last time. I asked her about the status of an individual that was a problem for her, and she accused me of harassing her. And I'm not going to comment on. I'm not going to send her an email. I'm not going to comment on any of her videos till she sends me an email. So that means I'll probably never be never be posting on never be posting on any of her videos. I just watched a few minutes of her live, and I had to do other stuff. So, but if she knows who she is. If she wants me to comment on her videos, I need to send me an email and say, James, as long as you're civil with me, I'm not going to have a problem with it. But I'm not going to accuse you of harassing me. But she was talking. Well, first she said she had a surprise announcement. Well, I first thought, well, she'd probably got to drag a boyfriend along with her. Then she said it was about religion. So I'm thinking, I don't care what religion she is. It's her life, not mine. Now, for me, I call myself spiritual and not religious because I believe in a supreme being. I believe we have a soul. I believe we have an afterlife. My image of the supreme being is energy and consciousness. That supreme being I refer to as the creative life force of the cosmos. That's my vision of the supreme being. My vision of an afterlife is astral plane. That we just continue on as spirit and astral plane, and then we come back in another lifetime to live it again. It's the because I'm not part of any one major belief system. Now I was raised Christian, so I consider myself somewhat Christian, but don't really call myself Christian. That's the one religion I'm more familiar with than anything else. But it is some parts of the the Christian doctrine that I don't completely agree with. But it's me. As far as her religion, I'm not quite sure. She hasn't really expressed any religious beliefs, so I don't know. But being that she was raised in the United States, the Christianity is a more common one. But unless she says she's a radicalized Muslim or something, nothing else would shock me. Maybe her family's Jewish, or maybe she's Mormon. I don't know, but that's no big deal. Or maybe she's turned Buddhist or Hindu. Hey, that's fine. Check those are cool systems. Like a lot of I know Buddhist and Hindu families, and I respect them. I know some Mormon families, and the mainstream Mormon, not the guys that have not the one guy that has about 20 wives. He starts out, when they're maybe 12 or something. Yeah, those guys I don't care for. Okay, love you, chick. Hey, you open to leave me a comment here, or if you want to send me an email, and if you want to send me an email and say, James, keep this to yourself. This is probably between two of us. Let me know what you want, and I'll certainly respect it. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.